Back by popular demand, my name is Matt Waller and with me is Matt Charlton.
Hello.
Welcome to the Matt Show. Thanks for listening last time if you did. We got 9 listens, which I'm really happy with. 4 of them were from me.
And 4 of them were from me.
And 1 of them was from our friend Shu. And just want to say thanks for confirming my theory last week, Shu, if you're listening this time, that all Chinese people do in fact wear lampshades on their head. So we're back by popular demand because obviously a lot of people want to listen to us shit. People want to listen to us shit. You sick fuckers. Not really. You want to listen to us talk bullshit or Shu. Thanks. Oh, God.
So what's on the cards today, Matthew Waller?
I think we're going to continue talking about educating ourselves and how we should learn more stuff.
Okay.
Didn't actually plan this either. After last week, we should have planned this. Did you read any news this week?
I did, and I can't... It's the only one I can remember. Some 87-year-old guy drove up the wrong side of the motorway and killed someone.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know it's the only thing I can remember.
Yeah, all right, we can't. Oh well.
The new Harry Potter film is filmed in Liverpool, out of all places in the UK.
What? There's a new Harry Potter film?
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's like a 1920s prequel.
Really? I've not heard about this.
It was a book in 2001 for Comic Relief.
And by J.K. Rowling?
It was in between Goblet of Fire and Order of the Phoenix. She did like a prequel.
Okay. If you're wondering, Matt is very knowledgeable on Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling related shit. So there you go, new film. Did not even know that existed.
Comes out next year, but none of the original cast will be in it because they weren't born.
This is brilliant. It's only been 2 minutes and we've already educated you and me. So yeah, you're fucking welcome.
What about you? Have you heard anything on the news?
Oh, jeez. Nope.
But where we are in the world at the moment, the kind of headlines we have is whether kale is a super vegetable or is it a superfood. Do you remember when watching the news?
Oh yeah, it is a vegetable, by the way. It's like a type of cabbage. Kale is a type of cabbage.
And that's what makes the news here in Canada, so that's why we don't know much.
Yeah, so there you go. I've got an interesting fact for you, Matt.
Okay.
Do you know the word carpet?
Yeah.
Do you know why it's named as such?
Is this from your book, Why Carpets Are Called Carpets and Such?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't know.
In 1904, when carpet didn't exist yet, people were really annoyed about getting itchy feet. No, not itchy feet, sore feet from walking on wood floors and that.
Okay.
So what they used to do is they used to get animals and hit them over the head. Oh no, sorry. They didn't hit them over the head. They used to run them over in their cars.
How did this go from carpet to running people?
Oh, it's why carpet is called carpet.
Okay.
So they used to get their animals and run them over in their cars. And once the animals were dead, they'd put them on the floor and walk over them.
Okay.
And that's why carpet is called a carpet, because you use your car to kill your pet. Carpet.
Do you want to hear another health fact?
No.
It's not about AIDS this time.
Okay, good. What is it about?
Okay, do you want to know why heartburn is called heartburn?
No.
So
No, yeah, I want to know.
But you don't know.
But I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
In 1904, they were doing some kind of medical procedure on a guy who was complaining that his chest was hurting. Unfortunately, he died from this. And in the autopsy, they took out his heart. And it was a piece of charcoal. It had been like on fire in his chest. And they realised that from eating too fast, his heart had caught fire and become charcoal. And it's caught much earlier now, but they call it heartburn for that reason. Because his heart caught on fire and burnt.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Do you know, I learned why the word weekend is called the weekend from Lenny Henry.
No?
He did this stint of adverts for, I think, Premier Inn, the hotel people.
Yeah.
And he goes, what do you get? I can't do his accent. What do you get at the end of the week? A weekend. And I went, yeah, of course. That's why it's called a weekend.
Because it's the end of the week.
Yeah. I genuinely, for almost 25 years of my life, believed that a weekend was just its own word. I'd never, ever tried to break it down.
I've got a word like that.
And then when he said, like, oh, it's called, what do you call something at the end of a week, a weekend? I was like, yay. That literally, like, it blew my mind. Something so simple blew my mind.
You know, breakfast, it wasn't until I was about 18 that I found out it was break fast. You fast overnight, you don't eat, and then the first meal of the day is breaking that fast.
So you're breaking your fast,
So
yeah.
it's breakfast.
Yes.
But then why don't the Southerners say fast instead of like you say breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So,
why don't I say break fast?
Yeah.
I do. Mum, what's for breakfast? I hope it's cornflakes. Cornflakes. I love cornflakes. Mum, I want some cornflakes. That sounds so posh.
Sounds like an Essex.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say it sounds like really posh.
Yeah, no, but like it's
like Sussex or
yeah.
Surrey. I want some cornflakes on my. Oh my god, these potatoes are so delicious. If you're posh, we didn't check our emails. Do you remember we made that email?
Shall I check the email?
Yeah. Can you not check on your phone?
Where is it?
The computer's too far away.
Yeah, okay, let me check.
So, if you were listening last week, you may have heard that we made... Sorry, can you just go back to Audacity? There you go, have a plug for the program we're using. We're using Audacity, which is a piece of free software that records audio, and it is working still. Great. So yeah, we gave out an email address last week. It was mattc and mattw, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember what the rest of it was.
show@gmail.com, and we're about to check if we've got any emails or any comments.
No, it wasn't. I'll try mattc and mattw. I didn't. Yeah, here we go.
I don't know the password. Do you know the password?
I think it's...
Don't say it out loud, because we don't want hackers
in our
deleting our emails. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I remember I got a comment on Twitter from Laura Scott. Hello, Laura Scott, if you're listening. I need to go to Twitter because I got a comment about it. Oh, this is awful. I should have written it down.
And I can't remember the password.
All right. Wait, you speak for a bit. I need to go to Twitter.
Okay, go to Twitter. So, in the land of education, I got a new job this week, which is also working with Matt W. And it literally, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I spend the day watching tutorials and then not doing the proper, not doing what the tutorials tell me because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, which is not very educational and kind of sucks. But that's what happens to the jobs, isn't it? You start and then you get better. Oh, I think he's found the tweet. No, you've not found it. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what are the news stories I've heard this week. It's kind of hard because in Canada, none of the news is relevant to me. But I did hear that the polling stations for the election next week, Stephen Harper, or whatever his name is understaffing them on purpose so people don't actually end up going to vote because the queues are so long. So I think his mentality is that if people don't vote, then he won't get kicked out of office. But what if people who do vote don't vote for him? Have you found it? Because I have no idea what else to say.
Furries. Furries. Do you remember we spoke last week about furries?
Yeah.
About the people who are into... What are they into again?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. So Laura Scott, her Twitter, if you want to follow her, is I'm Laura S. That's Laura Scott. She sent me a video of the Furries convention on American Dad. Can we play it?
Yeah. Will the microphone pick it up?
I don't know. No, fuck it. Let's not play it because it probably won't, and it will just be. What the fuck is this? We should have planned it. Again, why didn't we plan this?
We planned one section.
What was the section we planned?
The questions section.
Oh yeah, let's just go to that.
Okay.
Fuck it. Let's just go to that. Do you want to start us off?
You were the only one who had questions.
All right. So I've got. So this is. I'm going to try and find out a little bit about. I'm going to try and find out a little bit more out. Can I fucking speak? Why am I can't speak. Why are we doing this? I'm going to try and find out a little bit more about Matt Charlton.
Okay.
Matt.
Yeah?
What is your biggest pet peeve?
I've been thinking about this. At the moment, I've got a really big one. It's when people answer your question for you. So, say you've got a friend who asks you a question, how was Saturday? You go to answer, and then someone else answers for you and gets it wrong, but they act like they know the answer. So,
should we do a bit of a scenario then?
Okay.
So, you be the person who annoys you, and I'll be the person who asks you something. So
okay.
You're not actually in this. Does that make sense?
No, but I'm being the person who
annoys you.
Yeah.
And I'll be the person that asks you, as in.
So Matt I'm the person. Yeah.
So
okay.
Matt Charlton. You can play two characters. So Matt, where did you go on holiday last year?
I went to Skegness.
Wait, why does that annoy you?
No, and then someone else comes in.
Yeah, that's meant to be you.
Okay. Oh, it's Skegness. Oh, but you hated it, didn't you, Matt? No, it was good actually. No, but you hated it. You hate that sort of thing. No, I like that sort of thing. No, you hate it. I know you hate it.
Oh, so it's but someone's answering for you and answering wrong as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty annoying.
And that's happened to me about 4 times this week.
Oh, that sucks. That's well annoying.
What about you? What's your biggest pet peeve?
Coughing. Excuse me, that was actually genuine. My biggest pet peeve at the moment. I'm currently living in a city, and it gets quite busy. And when it's busy, people need to do everything they can to ensure that it's as stress-free as possible.
Yeah.
However, there is a small minority of people, I say small, and this isn't racist, because there's no race in it, but immediately when I said minority, alarm bells started going off in my head saying, be careful what you say. So that's why I didn't even need to mention that. I'm blabbing.
You're blabbling.
I'm blabbling. Anyway, oh jeez. There's a small minority of people who piss me off, and not in a racist way. It's nothing to do with race. I should leave that alone now.
Yeah, stop.
That are so engrossed into what's going on their phone, on their smartphone, that they have their head constantly looking down whilst walking down the street. So I'm walking towards these people, and they're walking towards me from the other direction. And I look up, and I'm like, oh look, there's someone walking towards me right in the middle of the path. Sometimes there's even 2 or 3 people walking at the same time, like in a row. And I know that they can't see me because they're so engrossed. And it pisses me off how I'm always shoved off to one side and to the road. And recently I've started doing this thing where I purposely make them walk into me. I don't want to cause anybody any physical harm or anything, but I want them to be fully aware that they're not paying attention and what they're doing is fucking shit and it's their fault. If they walk into me, it's their fault.
I find this happens though with people, I know it is a smartphone issue in England, it's mostly them on their smartphones, but since I've come to Canada, say there's people walking in the line, there's 3 of them, you're walking and you go to move out the way anyway, move your arm in so you don't get hit, and they just carry on walking into you. And I noticed that a lot of Canadians do this, they just walk straight into you for no reason and they have no intention of moving. So I have to move out of the way onto the road every single time.
That sucks. That honestly has not happened to me before. Not that I've noticed anyway.
It always happens to me near where I live.
Yeah. I think that happens all over the world. I wouldn't say it's specifically Canadians, though.
Maybe in London, but it doesn't really happen. In where I lived in England, it was more the fact that both of you would try and move out of the way and end up like walking about 3 miles apart from each other.
Matt is actually from a place called Sutton, Ashfield, right?
Sutton in Ashfield,
Sutton in Ashfield. And the reason why that never happens there is because there's only 5 people that live there.
And they're all inbred.
Whoa. Let's not start dissing towns, Matt. We don't want to dwindle our listener.
No, but the rule is you can only bitch about the place that you're from. Everyone else does it and you defend it, but only you can bitch about the place you're from.
Right, yeah. Well, I don't. I'm from a place called Sutton, more specifically Cheam.
Be careful, stalkers. You, like the rabid fans might try and find out where you're from.
Yeah, so Laura Scott and Shu, if you're listening, please don't stalk me or my family home. I'm joking, you can come and stalk me. Oh shit, I just spilled tea.
I'm still trying this password for the email, but I genuinely can't remember what it is.
Have you tried password 101? Have you tried password 123?
No, I can't remember.
Have you tried my name is Matt Charlton and I'm a twat?
That could be it, because that is a true fact. I'm a pregnant goldfish, Matt Waller.
What?
A twat is a pregnant goldfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't need to repeat it, but I'm going to. A twat is a pregnant goldfish. So there you go. You've learnt something else now. What have we learnt so far? We've learnt why carpet is called carpet, why heartburn is known as heartburn. A twat is called a pregnant goldfish, or a pregnant goldfish is called a twat, I should say. What else did we learn? We learned that all Chinese people wear lampshades on their head. Thanks, Shu, for that comment. I don't want to get myself in trouble. It doesn't matter because no one's listening. Like no one's gonna. We can't get in trouble.
What would you do if this became like a overnight phenomenon?
I would shit in a bottle and then chuck that bottle in a river. Actually, no, because that's polluting. I don't even know. I don't believe it. I don't even. Yeah.
Another pet peeve. What have you got?
Oh yeah. Another pet peeve. Oh jeez. Wait, you go first because I'm.
Okay, so
I haven't thought.
Something that annoys me is someone asks you a question. Say, "What's your favourite band?" And then you tell them, and they go, "Oh, I hate that. I hate that band. I hate them." And I'm like, "Well, that's cool, but
what band do you like?"
So, like, my favourite band is City in Colour.
You hate that band?
No, the other person hates them.
No, you hate that band though.
No,
you said you hated that band. You hate that band. Don't you remember? You hate that band.
I see what you're doing, Waller.
Trying to piss you off. So you like City in Colour.
Yeah, and someone goes, "Well, I hate them." I'm like, "Well, that's nice, but you asked me who I like. I didn't ask who you hate."
Do you know what? I absolutely agree with that pet peeve. That's something that drives me up the wall when someone says an opinion as fact.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Like, oh, I've just gone to see that most recent film at the cinema. Ugh, that film's shit. It's not shit. I really enjoyed it. No, it's shit. Oh, I actually enjoyed it. Shit! No, I genuinely... Thanks for your opinion. Well, no, it is shit. Have you not looked on IDBM? Whatever it is.
IMDb. Or Rotten Tomatoes, as people say.
Rotten Tomatoes. The general consensus on Rotten Tomatoes is that it's shit. Therefore, you liking it means you're a prick.
Sounds like you're rapping.
Yo, let's do a rap about people having opinions and shit. That is fact. Holy shit, my rap is whack.
I think you need to get sacked.
Yeah.
Have you thought of another pet peeve?
Oh no, sorry, I was listening to you. I wasn't thinking. I can't multitask.
Okay, so while you're thinking, I'll ask the viewer if they've seen a film called The Martian. It's in the cinema at the moment.
Alright, cool.
Because I went to see that last night, and I thought it was really good. Because it's actually a comedy. because it's like most of the cast is Matt Damon. He's the only one that's in it, really, and it's him alone on Mars. And he starts to go a little crazy, so he like makes jokes to himself, he's like recording himself to, if anyone ever finds his body, there's like a recording of what happened to him, and he goes a little bit crazy. So he makes jokes to himself, and it's pretty funny. I think you'd like it, Waller.
Cheers for that, Matt. I'll be sure to give it a watch.
Is that any pet peeves?
I can't think. I'm the sort of person who, if something annoys me there and then, I will go off on one, but not like be mean or anything. But I'll just go on a rant and say, like, "Oh, that person's pissed me off, done this, done that." But then half an hour later, I've genuinely forgotten.
I think you told me of a pet peeve earlier this week, which is similar to the question asking thing. When someone goes, "Oh yeah, we went somewhere. We went to Sainsbury's yesterday, didn't we?" And then you go to answer, and then they're like, "Yeah, I went to Sainsbury's yesterday." Like, they ask you a question and then answer the question themselves, or tell you your answer isn't right.
Isn't that the same as what you just?
No.
Oh no. So yeah, when someone's talking to a friend, and I'm with that said person, and they're telling a story, and then they keep having to confirm the story with me because I was there and I wasn't listening halfway through. It's a shit. It's not even a pet peeve. It's just something I noticed.
No, you're saying, like, I'm trying to give an example without being too obvious. You said, so say you went somewhere with someone, and that someone is telling your friend a story about what happened when you went there.
Yeah.
And they ask you questions about the person you went with. Asks you questions to confirm their train of thought. And as you go to answer, they answer the question.
Oh, right, yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It happened the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it annoys me, yeah. That is exactly what you said, yeah. I don't know how to elaborate on that, but yeah, it's annoying. There's $1 on the floor.
But we can't use it in this country.
There's a US dollar on the floor. I know, I was going to say we should film it, but if we're doing 45 minutes worth of podcast, that would be a lot of fucking footage to upload. Nah, fuck it.
I thought of another pet peeve.
Go on.
Because I'm thinking to fill time. You know when you're talking to someone who you know kind of well, and then they start talking a lot about people you've got no idea who they are, and they talk like you know them. So, like, my friend back home used to have a girlfriend, and say that my friend left the room or had to go somewhere for half an hour, like to the shop, and I was left with said girlfriend. She would talk to me at length about this, like, say their friend named Bob, and they'll tell me all about Bob going to the shop and Bob doing this and Bob doing that, like I knew them. And it wasn't even interesting facts, it was just like day-to-day happenings of Bob. And I never met Bob. To this day, I've never met Bob, but she would tell me deep, long-ass stories about Bob, like I knew him.
Bob sounds like someone I don't want to meet.
It's not Bob you don't want to meet, it's my friend's ex-girlfriend.
No, I don't want to meet your friend's ex-girlfriend for her to tell me about Bob.
But it wasn't just one friend, it was all her friends. That I never met and never would meet, but I feel like I know them like I'm their best friend.
So there's no backstory, what you're saying?
Yeah.
So, like, there's no, I've got a friend called Bob, and Bob did this. It's Bob, with no...
Yeah, but
no context.
She would do it for every single friend that she had. And so my friend used to live with his housemates, and sometimes my friend would go to work and I'd hang out with the housemates and the girlfriend was there. And we'd all be sat there for like 3 hours, bored out of our schools, at this girlfriend telling us all these stories about her friends. But they weren't even like interesting stories. It was like, yeah, Bob went to the park the other day and he stayed there for a couple of hours and then he went home. And we were like, what?
Wow. So there you have it. Bob. What the fuck are we doing? I don't want to... What?
No, go on.
I was going to say, let's try and make this more positive and upbeat.
Okay.
And what really makes you happy?
That got deep very quickly.
Deep?
What makes you happy?
What makes you laugh? I just don't want to like the pet peeve thing is going to.
Okay.
It's just putting me in a downer.
I'll think of one for happy and laugh.
Happy.
What?
Happy.
That's such a hard question to answer.
Asking it was pretty easy, to be honest.
I guess.
Comedy.
No, like hanging out with friends, having a good time. That makes me happy.
What makes you laugh, though? Comedy.
Other people's misfortune.
There you go. Other people's. What makes Matt Charlton laugh? Other people's misfortune.
No.
So you're learning what kind of bloke Matt is already.
There's a backstory to this.
So we're going to hear Matt's backstory. Is it about your back? Oh no, like in the past. Okay.
So I have this thing, when something bad happens, I feel awkward, and the only reaction that I have is to laugh. So I've got memories of when I was a kid in secondary school, and my friend fell over and hurt themselves quite badly, and I didn't find it funny, but I didn't know what to do. So all that I did was laugh. But I wasn't laughing at the fact that my friend fell over. I was laughing at what had happened, and I didn't know what to do, and my only reaction was to laugh. And another story was, my friend had just... a better way to explain it, my friend had just passed her driving test.
Oh, right.
Hello, Kerry, when you aren't even listening. Her biggest fear was that she had a Ford Ka, which are pretty fucking small cars, right?
Yep.
And her biggest fear was
Do you say Ka? I always used to say the Ford Ka.
A lot of people do.
Yeah. Carry on.
Her biggest fear was that she would be on the motorway or an A road and be in front of a lorry and behind of a lorry. So she was encased by a lorry.
By 2 lorries.
Yeah, so like there's one in front and one behind.
Yeah. Oh.
And
cheeky.
And one day we were driving on the motorway in gridlock traffic.
Traffic.
And it was maybe her third day of driving.
Yeah.
Since she passed the test and got a car.
Third day of driving.
And it happened. And I just burst
What happened?
That there was a lorry in front of her and behind her.
Right. And you burst into laughter.
And she was getting really pissed off. But I was trying to explain to her, I'm not laughing at the fact that it happened to her. I'm laughing at the fact it just happened when it was her biggest fear. Like, out of all the things that could have happened in the world, that did happen.
So you're laughing at the irony of the fact that this is the one thing that she didn't want to happen, and it has happened.
Yeah.
You're not laughing at the fact that she's upset about it.
Yeah. But then she got upset. I was laughing at her, but I wasn't laughing at her, and she didn't understand that. But I basically have a habit of laughing at unfortunate situations because I don't know how to react.
Kerry, if you're listening to this, which you most certainly are not, Matt's sorry. He was never laughing. Are you sorry?
I'm sorry that she thought I was laughing at her when I wasn't.
He's sorry that I don't even know why I'm repeating stuff for you. I feel like...
I think you need to talk. You've barely spoken in this podcast.
I have spoken. I haven't got any funny stories, though, about why I laugh.
You've got loads of funny stories.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about people.
But you don't have to name them if it says, like...
No, I still don't like... I don't know what to say. Give me a topic and I'll make some shit up.
A topic in what sense? Like apples?
Yeah. So, apples. So, going on the theme of education, did you know that there are a variety of apples? Some of them are called cooking apples. When I was a kid, I didn't know the difference. I used to try and eat cooking apples. We used to have a tree. This is a true story, actually. We used to have a tree in our back garden. I used to live on a street called Haddon Road in Sutton. Google that.
You don't still live there, right?
No, I moved out there when I was like 4.
Good.
And yeah, I think there was an apple tree, or maybe it was on a new house. I don't remember. There was an apple tree, and I tried eating the apples once, and they were pretty disgusting. And then this is a shit story, but basically from that day onwards, I realised that there was a difference between cooking apples and regular apples.
I've thought of a funny story you can tell because you're better at telling stories than I am.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Okay. What happened at the weekend when we both decided to run down a hill?
Oh yeah, so we went. There's a park just outside Toronto called it is in Toronto, but it's outside downtown. It's called Woodbine Park, is it?
Something similar to that.
Yeah, and we went with a couple of mates because it was Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, and we ate a lot of food. Decided to go for a walk to burn off the old fattiness, and we went and sat on top of a hill, and there was like the sunset over Toronto. It was lovely. look for Matt on Facebook so you can have a look at his photos. And we decided to have a race, Matt and me, to the bottom of the hill. And Matt didn't realise that when you're running down a hill, you need to like be a bit cautious.
No, I realised I just wanted to beat you.
Okay, fair enough. Well, he basically ran super, super hard. And I was losing. Believe it or not, I was actually losing. Until Matt lost his balance, went splat on his face.
No, I rolled over in the air, like I flipped in the air.
He did like a little flip. So you are better at telling stories than me, because I don't even know the fucking details. Glasses came off. Everyone was laughing at him. So it's one of those things where people were laughing at you, but people weren't laughing at you because it was an awkward situation. People were laughing at you because it was you. And it was actually well hilarious.
I've actually got a bruise.
Yeah. So, has you?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a bruise on his... Where is that? Your hip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt just pointed somewhere. I assumed it was the hip. It was pretty funny, actually. Yeah.
Basically, to tell it succinctly and quickly, I ran down a hill. I could tell that my feet were no longer in unison, so I stopped running, and at that point I flipped over in the air and then slided across the floor for a few metres.
Yeah. Matt, this is the worst fucking podcast ever.
It's not that bad.
It is, it's so shit. So far it's so fucking boring. Okay, let's do some more rapping. Like last time we did some
Rap
rapping.
battles, okay.
Yeah, because that was fucking funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't, but we'll do it anyway. We've got nothing else to talk about. Okay, next week we're definitely planning this. Okay,
I did try to prompt you to plan, for us to plan before we recorded.
Yeah, because I think like the spontaneous stuff. Nah, fuck it, let's plan. We're gonna plan this. If you're listening up to this point, please don't stop listening. Next week we're definitely gonna plan it. But for now, what time are we on? We're on 32 minutes. We've still got 13 minutes left, so we're gonna do some rap battles.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. At lunch tomorrow, I will plan or like write a semi-plan for the next show, and then you can vet it and change it.
So next week is going to be fucking awesome. Please listen next week. And if it is shit next week, then you can stop listening after that. But please don't stop listening now. We're fully aware this has been awful. We've told really boring stories about falling down a hill. It's not really an anecdote, is it?
Yeah?
Yeah. I wouldn't tell it. I wouldn't tell it again. Matt fell down. Matt fell over. There's no payoff.
Yeah, everyone gets to laugh at me. That's a pretty big payoff.
That's true, yeah. Everyone laughed at Matt, which is hilarious. Let's do a rap battle.
Okay.
Right. Give me a topic.
Apples.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
Okay, no. Weekends.
Yo, Matt, I know what you love doing at the weekends. You love going out and getting more friends, especially boys.
Well,
because you love butt plugs, they're your favourite toys.
Well, I might like... I was asking you... God damn it.
You've got glasses. You love cocks up your asses. You've only got one, though, so that doesn't even work.
So what am I rhyming?
Just whatever. Just make one up. Rhyme with yourself. So say something and then rhyme with it, so you can say whatever you want.
Okay, so I might like boys' toys up my arse, but at least I don't like eating grass.
Shit, bruv, mate. You eat so much grass that you're practically green. And in public, I don't want to be seen with you because I don't know what to do. I would say you're Christian, but I think you might be Jew. I don't know why Jew was the only thing that I could think of to rhyme that with.
Well, that's okay, because the only thing that you like is children.
Fucking hell. Right. That's not true. Don't even say shit, or I'll punch you in the face with a mitten, you Kitten, puppy, suppy, fucky, huppy, chuppy. Nothing rhymes with stuff.
I know, that's what I was going to say.
Nothing rhymes with anything. I wish I was like Eminem. I could have like... My brain could just go into like overdrive and just start spitting out. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up. Look.
What?
No, what? No, why he stands tough. Notice that this man did none of his hands up, etc. I'm not going to rap that. We could kill time by just doing songs. What you say? Oh. I don't know the words, by the way. Apart from what you say.
You said you only meant well.
You said you only meant well.
And then it goes, sure you did, or something.
Sure you did. Ooh, what you say? I've had the song stuck in my head for days. What you say? What other songs do we like, Matt?
One that I've had in my head all week is Waterfalls by TLC.
How does that go?
Don't go. I'm not going to sing it.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Please stick to the rivers.
Please stick to the rivers
and the lakes that you used.
And the lakes that we used to love. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel.
Remix to Ignition. Hard and fresh off the kitchen. It's the freaking weekend.
That baby rolling and
every man intuition is drinking or smoking rum.
I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. About to have me some fun. Bounce, bounce, bounce. No, okay, stop that. What other good songs are there in the charts? What are in the charts
Never gonna
right now?
give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
What you say? What songs are in the charts?
I don't. As hipsters as this sounds, I don't listen to the charts.
No, I don't remember the.
The thing is about Canada, they only play the same 5 songs on the radio over and over again.
Right, what songs are they?
Halsey, New Americana.
Never heard of it.
New Americana, getting high on illegal marijuana.
Illegal marijuana.
You must have heard that one.
Must have heard that one.
I hope I don't sound like a dog in heat.
I hope I don't sound like a dog in heat. I'm going to spend the rest of the show doing impressions of Matt. Hello, I'm Matt Cholton. I'm from Nottinghamshire. One
of the questions we asked last time was to guess where I'm from in the UK, and we can't check the email to...
Oh no, we've already given it away now. Oh, okay. Next week we'll remember the past. Do we have like a recovery system we can like? Because we might have had an email from last week, and someone's dying for us to answer their question. God, I really hope we've got an email. Remember the password. Please remember the password.
I'm pretty sure I know what the password is. It's not working. I always use the same password for something that, like, isn't so personal to me that I don't want people accessing it.
That's me making a silly noise. You're listening to The Matt Show with me, Matt Waller, and Matt Charlton. Matt Charlton is a graduate from the University of Cuntface. Sheffield Hallam, and what was the other one?
I went to Coventry for a year, but I transferred.
Matt Charlton went to Coventry for a year, but he transferred.
Sorry to everyone from Coventry, but if you are thinking of going to university to Coventry, don't go to Coventry. Even if you're not going to university, just don't visit. There's nothing there.
Wait, don't forget, you're only allowed to insult the town that you're from. You're not from Coventry, so anyone listening from Coventry, Matt's thoughts do not represent the Matt Show as an entity.
I wonder if the podcast ever got accepted on iTunes. Did you ever get an email?
I highly doubt it. We marked it as safe for work, we said fuck in the first minute.
Was that definitely the email? I swear it was Matt C and Matt W something.
Yeah, that is definitely the email, yeah.
Because I know what the password would have been.
What you say? Who, baby, right. 40 minutes. We've got 5 minutes of this shit left, and then please, if you're listening now, just turn it off because it's not going to get better. Actually, fuck it. You've made it this far. What's 5 minutes going to be? You've made it this far. Maybe you're listening to this whilst you're going to sleep in your bedroom. What's around you? Email us in. mattcandmattw@gmail.com. And next week we'll read out some of the emails. And you could win a prize as well. Oh, geez. What are the prizes, Matt?
$1 US.
You can win $1 US and a pen. That's it. That's it, a pen.
How are we going to look at the emails when I can't remember the password?
Can you not recover it? Can you not recover, like, say I forgot the password?
Enter the last... it's only ever had one password.
Well, enter it then. Well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Jeez. What have you had for dinner today? Email us in. That's not even a right sentence. Email us in. Email in. Email in. Or email us. Email in. Email us. This is the sort of shit I should be prepared. I can't talk, Matt. I give up.
What's happened to you?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't like it.
Okay, so Matt was having a bit of a breakdown. I might be able to recover it because I put your birthday down as the birthday for the account.
When
is your birthday, Matt Waller?
My birthday is the 13th of October. Yay!
And what date is it today?
Today's the 15th. Thursday.
Well, you said your actual birthday, so why does that matter?
What?
You'd said it was the 15th of what month?
October.
Yes.
No, 13th of October.
Was your birthday?
Yeah.
So your birthday was recently, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Matt Waller.
Bit late, innit?
We haven't done a
fucking 2 days ago, you prick. You didn't even get... No, joking. Matt did actually get me a card. It was a lovely card. And he got me a present as well. He got me a tablet. Not a paracetamol, because I would have been like, what? I got some new shoes. I got some new shirts. Oh, I felt so spoiled. I got some lovely shit on Facebook saying happy birthday from my actual mates, because I don't have my my birthday written on Facebook, so the people that wrote on my wall knew anyway, which is fantastic. So thanks. Again, thanks to our listeners Laura Scott and Shushi.
I've got a password. I mean, I'm in.
Matt's in, and we've got less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
So quickly, check the emails. I'm going to read out some emails to you right now.
This is
going to be the highlight of the show. What you say?
No.
What? There's four.
From Gmail team.
Oh, fucking hell. Cheers for listening, and no one sent us an email. We're going to have to...
Anyone who listens needs to send us an email, even if, you don't want to. Send us an email to mattcandmattw@gmail.com.
If you've made it this far, please confirm it just by sending a quick email, because it'll mean so much to us. And if we log on next week and we've got no emails, I'm literally going to cry.
And I work on the 7th floor of an office building, so I'll jump out of it if no one sends us an email.
So there you go. If you don't send us an email, Matt Charlton is going to kill himself, and that's going to be on your conscience, listener. How dare you? How dare you be responsible for that? That's really mean. We shouldn't do that. We should not do that kind of emotional pressure on people.
Let's just send us a question in about anything you want us to answer. It could be, why is your show so fucking shit? Yeah. And we will answer it.
Well, I think we can already answer that. I think people would know. But by the way, we've got 30 seconds left. I just want to say, genuinely, this isn't about how many plays or whatever we get. I genuinely have a good time chatting with Matt for 45 minutes about absolute bollocks. And it's entertaining for me. Therefore, I don't give a shit if it's entertaining to anyone else. I know it's entertaining for Matt Charlton as well. So, genuinely, we do this for ourselves. And if you don't like it, then fuck off.
The next time it will have structure to it.
Yeah, we promise. Please listen next time, though. Don't fuck off. We actually love you. If you've made it this far, we love you. And I think that's done. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.